When First Nations and the federal government work side by side to secure clean drinking water, we are not just investing in infrastructure, we are investing in trust, health, and the future of our communities. Standing Buffalo Dakota Nation marked a significant community milestone today with the OPE. ZEVIP provides funding toward the deployment of EV chargers and hydrogen refueling stations where Canadians live, work, travel and play. Recipient: Green Economy Canada. Location: Alberta, New Brunswick and Ontario. Funding amount: $7,000,000. Description: this project will install a target of 950 Level 2 CH. As the world transitions to cleaner transportation, the Government of Canada is investing to make sure we have the charging infrastructure Canadians need to feel confident driving an electric vehicle. Today, David Miles, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Canadian Identity and Culture and M. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Members of the media are invited to join Anthony Housefather, Parliamentary Secretary to the Honourable Eleanor Olszewski, Minister of Emergency Management and Community Resilience and Minister responsible for Prairies Economic Development Canada, for a press conference to highlight. Today, the Honourable Meninder Saidu, Minister of International Trade, spoke with Manuel Tovar, Costa Rica's Minister of Foreign Trade. Their discussion underscored the strength and positive momentum of the Canada-Costa Rica relationship. Minister Saidu reaffirmed Canada's commitment to a strong MU. The Government of Canada and the Province of British Columbia are taking decisive steps to address the growing threat of extortion targeting individuals and businesses in our communities. These crimes, often carried out using threats and intimidation through social media, can escalate to violence. By preserving our cultural spaces, we protect our history and celebrate our culture, a culture that defines who we are, unites us, drives our economy, and inspires both pride and innovation. Today, Ben Carr, Member of Parliament, announced $250,000 in funding for the Manitoba Theatre for Young PEOP. This week-long event brought together defense science experts and innovators, Canadian Armed Forces personnel, police, and other defense and security partners to evaluate how well detection technologies perform in a complex urban environment. The trials were organized in collaboration with the Roya. Minister Michel also announced more than $35 million over 3 years for 30 projects under the Oral Health Access Fund. This includes over $14.7 million for 11 projects in the prairies. These projects will improve training for dental students by allowing them to obtain the hands-on experience they in. Time 10:00 a.m. EDT. Location: First Ontario Arts Centre, Milton Del Ridge Community Room, 1010 Main Street, East Milton, on L9T6H7. Notes for media: members of the media who wish to attend this event in person or virtually must register by 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on December 1st, by emailing media@feg-wage.gc.ca. The contraband and unauthorized items seized included hashish, cannabis, tobacco, and cell phones with accessories. The total estimated institutional value of this seizure is $82,550. The Correctional Service of Canada uses several tools to prevent drugs from entering its institutions. These tools I. Montreal, Quebec, November 28, 2025. Media representatives are invited to the inauguration of a memorial dedicated to Jolene Riendo, who tragically passed away in 1999 at the age of 10. This event, organized by Housing, Infrastructure and Communities Canada, the City of Montreal, and The Signature. Every day, people in Canada are reminded that our world is changing. The risks to Canadians from natural disasters, made more frequent and more severe by climate change, are increasing. Continuously improving our collective response to extreme weather events, natural disasters, and other emergencies. The world is changing rapidly. The United States, the world's largest economy, is fundamentally reshaping all its trade relationships, causing major disruption and upheaval for Canadians. It is time to transform our economy from one that is reliant on a single trade partner to one that is stronger. The Honourable Heath MacDonald, Minister of Agriculture and Agri-Food, and Mr. Donald Martel, Quebec Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Food, congratulate the Interim Board of Directors of the Office of the Grocery Sector Code of Conduct on approving the governance framework and launching the The Honorable John Zaraselli, Secretary of State, will be in Woodbridge to announce funding through the Union Training and Innovation Program to enable a more skilled, certified and productive Canadian workforce. A photo opportunity and media availability will follow the announcement. Please note T. Minister Michel also announced more than $35 million over 3 years for 30 projects under the Oral Health Access Fund. This includes nearly $400,000 for one project in Quebec to date. This project will improve training for dental students by allowing them to obtain the hands-on experience they need. Federal government partnering with Red River Métis, First Nations, and Northern Manitobans to build capacity and open new economic opportunities. Manitoba holds the resources and talent to thrive, but unlocking its potential means partnering with Red River Métis, First Nations, and local governments too. Remote, northern, and Arctic communities are on the front lines of climate change. For generations, Inuit have led the way in adapting to extreme weather and rapidly shifting conditions, bringing deep knowledge of the land and sea, and a tradition of innovation that strengthens communities across Niagara Falls, Ontario. The Canada Border Services Agency plays a crucial role in keeping dangerous and illegal goods out of our communities by stopping smuggling efforts at our ports of entry. Today, the CBSA shared the results of Operation Meridian, a targeted 60-day operation that took place in S. With the longest coastline in the world, and ports of call in the Great Lakes, St. Lawrence River, Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic Oceans, marine and coastal areas are important to the livelihoods and way of life of Canadians. Today, Canada was re-elected to the International Maritime Organization. Today, the Honourable Shafkat Ali, President of the Treasury Board, published the Government of Canada's first public AI register that provides Canadians with information about where and how AI is being used within the federal government. The register marks an important milestone in the ongoing implementation. The 2 bridges supported by this investment were constructed within the existing trail network and encourage environmentally friendly transportation options. The bridge at George Burke Park is improving north-south pedestrian and cyclist access to Lakehead University and the Thunder Bay Regional H. The Canada Border Services Agency and Royal Canadian Mounted Police are securing our borders by collaborating on investigations to prevent drug smuggling and organized crime. During the examination, Border Services officers detected 16 large cardboard boxes filled with suspected cannabis. A total. Government of Canada announces over $7.1 million for 68 projects to grow the region's visitor economy. Atlantic Canada Tourism never takes a vacation. It is a year-round economic engine. It creates jobs, supports local businesses, and helps communities share what makes this region special. After AS. Minister Michel also announced more than $35 million over 3 years for 30 projects under the Oral Health Access Fund. This includes over $4.7 million for 5 projects in the Atlantic region. These projects will improve training for dental students by allowing them to obtain the hands-on experience. Funding will restore approximately 450 Metrosoft Teslan Lake shoreline by implementing riprap with armoring rocks and planting native species, which will reduce flooding risks. It will also regrade the shore for a leveled walking path with signage to facilitate public access. The project works Y. Time 12:30 p.m. CT Location, St. John Council for Manitoba, Northwest Territories and Nunavut Incorporated 1 St. John Ambulance Way Winnipeg, MB. Happy Valley Goose Bay, Newfoundland and Labrador. Please be advised that the Honourable Rebecca Alty, Minister of Crown Indigenous Relations, and Johannes Lampe, President of the Nunavut Government, will make an important announcement regarding federal investments to advance Inuit-led cleaning. This investment will enable communities across the region to rehabilitate, reconstruct, and extend trails while enhancing user safety and the overall travel experience. Planned additions include lighting, benches, signage, and trail markers. These projects will provide community members with better A. Minister Michel also announced more than $35 million over 3 years for 30 projects under the Oral Health Access Fund. This includes over $9 million for 7 projects in Ontario. These projects will improve training for dental students by allowing them to obtain the hands-on experience they need. The Honourable Sean Fraser, Minister of Justice and Attorney General of Canada and Minister responsible for the Atlantic Canada Opportunities Agency, today announced the following appointment under the judicial application process established in 2016. This process emphasizes transparency, merit, and earlier this week, on behalf of the Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Industry and Minister responsible for Canada Economic Development for Quebec Regions, Canadian Space Agency President Lisa Campbell announced that the Government of Canada will invest a total of Euro 407.71 million in European SPA. The project will increase advanced packaging and commercialization capabilities today, Carlos Leitão, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Industry and Member of Parliament for Marc Aurèle Fortin on behalf of the Honourable Melanie Joly, Minister of Industry and Minister responsible for Canada. At a time when Canada is facing rapid changes and uncertainty, and as the trading system that powered our country's prosperity for decades is being reshaped, the Government of Canada is choosing to invest in our creative industries, businesses, and workers. Chi Nguyen, Member of Parliament, announced.